Hi there, I'm an Ultimate Iron Man. Sort of. I've divided the Runescape map into 18 regions, all with their own custom-built task system. These tasks provide rewards to me, such as XP and supplies. Every week, I will randomly select one of these regions and I'll be locked to it for 9 hours. Once up, my inventory and ward equipment will be wiped. My bank will be operating on a store-only basis, which means I can never take items out of it. I have compiled a list of RuneScape bosses, and the goal of this series is to kill all of them, at least once. With every boss killed for the first time, I'm awarded either the choice of an additional region every week, or the ability to carry over one inventory slot every single week. Lastly, all of this content will be streamed live at twitch.tv/MrFrogRS, so be sure to join in. If you need any more information, make sure you check out the description, or just leave a comment. Without further ado, I bring you Regional Rumble! So stupid. But anyway, that is the week over. It is time now to roll our spins for the next week. We finally got it. It is finally time for some content to actually happen on this series. I'm sorry I've made you all wait, but next week, we have it, Varrock. Hello and welcome to another episode of Regional Rumble. Now, the previous episode of this would have gone up last week, but prior to that, you probably missed like 2 weeks of videos, and I do apologise for that. There are a lot of things that go on for me, health reasons. I did mention it before, and I don't really keep going on about it, but I do apologise for the break. Anyway, we did get ourselves Varrock, and this is massive. I am so happy to be able to do this. This means we can take on Bryophyta and Obor, two bosses that I think are doable. Very much doable, and it'll be really good for us to open up some more inventory space for us to carry over, because at the moment we've got these 3 slots here, which are great, but I'd always love to have some more. So the first step is probably getting ourselves a giant key. Now I think actually Obor is actually harder than Bryophyta, so what I might do is I might go for Bryophyta first, which means getting a mossy key. So I'll probably go into the sewers, but the first thing I'm going to need to do is get some supplies for that, and I don't know if I want to range them or melee them, because if I melee them I might need some food. They're a bit isolated. I can take the Edgeville shortcut, but I just don't really know what food I'd use. And I do have actually, in fact, access to Lowe's to get range equipment, but I don't have any money on me. So I'll probably figure that out as we go along. Maybe get some money, get some range equipment, or I could even start the Hill Giants. Actually, you know what? I'll probably start the Hill Giants because I can melee them. Get some money from them and then use that to get the Mossy Key. I think that's what I'll do. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go ahead and start the timer because I've just rambled on and my timer is closed because I am very disorganized and terrible at this game. And let me get the time started. Okay, start timer. And let's go. We are going to head over and we are going to get ourselves some Hill Giant kills. I think with this gear and 60 defense, I don't think they're going to hit me. I am going to have to go the long way around because I don't have a... is it a brass key? I think it's a brass key. I will have that for the return trip though, because I'm going to grab myself the one that is down there. But until then, I'll have to roll the way around. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take too much damage with this. They're only, what, level 28? I think they're 28. So I think I should be fine. So we're going to go kill them, collect ourselves up some Hill Giant keys, and maybe try and make a little bit of GP, so we can get ourselves some range equipment to take on the Moss Giants. Alright, so, Hill Giants. A lot of this is going to be me killing Hill Giants. We did already get ourselves a Limpet Root, which is actually really nice. I got on the first kill, actually. Because this will be used to make an anti-poison with the Apothecary, so that when we take on Bryophyta, we do have access to that. That's going to save me some time, and if you remember before, I was trying to get an anti-poison by killing Hobgoblins for a Limpet Root, and I never got one, so it's nice to be done with that, and I don't have to worry about the RNG on that. So this week is going to be mostly focused on us taking on Bryophyta and Obor. Right now I'm just trying to get myself a giant key to take on Obor, but I also want to collect up stuff like this Iron Kite Shield, coins, anything else I can really sell to a shop, make a little bit of money, because I only need a few thousand to be able to get the range equipment to take on Moss Giants, which I can then kill for more money. So that's the plan with that, and then we'll be able to save up and get ourselves some better range equipment, with the Champions Guild included, to take on Obor. The plan for this is hopefully to get some nature runes from Hill Giants, because then we'll be able to use the Entangle spell, oh no, Snare spell, sorry, and I'm just thinking of one of these. So if we can get the Snare spell, we can basically snare Obor and sort of run around the room with protect from range on, which prevents the melee hits. It's going to mitigate a little bit of the damage and hopefully make it a bit easier to get the kill. I know that Obor can be quite a struggle, even for mid-level accounts. He's underestimatedly strong. A Grimy Ranarr. Huh. Don't know if I can get Snape Grass. I mean, I guess from Implings. So that could be possibly a prayer potion, depending on vials, I suppose. But yeah, that could definitely have the possibility of being a prayer potion, so that's nice for Obor as well. But as I was saying, yeah, I know that Obor can be quite underestimated. He does a lot of damage, so I'm not going to take this lightly. That's why I said before that I think Bryophyta is going to be a little bit easier. So I'm probably going to take on Bryophyta before Obor, and I've kind of just clicked and realised that the keys are now stackable, so that is nice. It means it's not going to take up too much space if I get a couple of them, which would also be nice in case I mess up the first kill, then I've got a few more tries. I'd really like that with Obor, to be honest. Not so much Bryophyta. I think I'm pretty confident in killing Bryophyta first try. Obor is a bigger concern, so having a couple of keys could always be nice. Like I said, I want to stay here until we've made some money from this, because I'm not going to be able to get the range equipment for Bryophyta. So if I do happen to get lucky and get the key early on, I'm probably going to stay here for a while. And if I end up getting more keys, then so be it. That's perfectly fine with me. But anyway, that is that's pretty much where we're going for now. I'm going to camp these for a while. Probably see you in a couple of hours with the progress. Yeah, there's not much more to it. I'm going to collect up these Limport roots. I don't know if I really need to. I guess more anti-poisons can't hurt. But anyway, I'll see you guys in a few hours with some Hill Giant skills. Hey, we got ourselves a first drop of nature runes. 6 nature runes at a time. I thought it was only 2. But I will take that. And if we can get a few more of these, that could be pretty good for snare. I mean, it's 3 per cast, so that's basically 2 casts every time I get a nature rune drop. It should only be elementals. Yeah, the elementals I can buy from Obor, so I'm not worried about the elemental runes. It's basically just bottlenecked by however many nature runes I can get. The more, the better. And that means that I can snare Obor, make that kill a lot easier. And, given that I'm going to be using ranged, I could also use wines as well. So that means easy food as well from the Cook's Guild. So that should be fairly easy. Alright, so we got ourselves another drop of nature runes, but I think I'm going to need to get myself some food. These guys are doing a little bit more damage than I thought. So I'm probably going to try and get myself a chef's hat, just so I can buy some food from the Cook's Guild. I don't think it's going to cost too much. Oh, I need to grab myself the brass key. Quickly do that. Yeah, so the plan is to try to get a chef's hat, which I believe that I can get from imps. I think I might be able to get them from goblins as well, but I don't think it's those ones. I'll have to quickly do some research and see where that comes from, because I remember doing this last time and I did it all wrong. And I was killing the wrong goblins for a chef's hat and wasting my time. So I don't think it's going to be too bad to get the chef's hat, and once we have it, I mean, the Cook's Guild is right there. Not like it's going to be a big deal to get myself some food and repeatedly go down there. I think this is a good investment of time to get ourselves a chef's hat so we can buy the food, which is from Romney Weirslax, right? Or Weaklax, there we go. So we'll get that food from there. Like I said, I'm going to figure out what I need to kill for the chef's hat. But if nothing else, I know the imps in the corner of the GE will drop it, so I can always camp them. Chef's hat obtained. We're actually going to kill a few more imps because they do drop eggs. And we've already had flour. And someone's made a very good point that we could actually make a chocolate cake as well, which is a medium task in the Varrock area. And if we do that, we will be able to get ourselves some rewards. Could get myself a Mystic Hat or 50,000 XP. It's hard to decide what I want because the Mystic Hat can actually be carried over with the... Oh, there's the egg. Perfect, just while I'm recording this clip. And there's the flower, so we're all done. Yeah, so the Mystic Hat could be carried over if we get the boss kill, which we should do. So it's not the worst thing in the world to collect, but I don't know how useful it'll be in the future. I do need to go to the Gnome Stronghold, so I will be doing that in a moment. But I'm just going to quickly see what they've got in this shop and see what food we can grab. There's also another task that we can do, which is to use the Skull Step to teleport. However, it's going to take a little bit of time to invest into. So, got red berry pie, meat pies. How much are they? 12, 15. Okay, they're fairly cheap. I'm just going to buy some of these. But yeah, so we might be able to do that one as well, which will give us rune boots if we wanted to take them. And then we can carry them over as well, which I think may well be a very good carryover to grab. So for now, I'm just going to head over to the Gnome Stronghold. We're going to grab ourselves a bucket of milk. And then we'll come back here, we'll make ourselves a cake. And I believe, I'm just going to double check and make sure I'm not wrong about this. Yeah, it's there. There's a chocolate bar on the side. So we can use that to make the chocolate cake. Now, the only problem with this is if I burn the cake. So let's just hope that that doesn't happen. and remain optimistic. Thank you very much for the milk. I'm actually going to grab a second one just in case. Then I can maybe kill the imps again. I don't know if I really feel like doing that, but we do have ourselves some buckets of milk now. And now we need to head back to Varrock again. So that is all we came here for. We do have Gnome, by the way. We have Morytania, Gnome, and Varrock. So I'm just clarified I didn't just cheat the game to get here. So we're going to go back. We've got ourselves flour, egg, milk. We need to grab ourselves a cake tin from Varrock. And then we'll be going to the Cook's Guild and try to make ourselves a chocolate cake. Hopefully we don't burn the regular cake, because you can't burn the chocolate part, but I can burn the regular cake. So I'm really hoping I don't. Otherwise, this is going to be very annoying. Right, so let's try and make this cake. There we go. Cake mix. And I don't mean the guy in Tavali. Please do not burn. Okay, great. We got ourselves a bird cake. Wonderful. And I knew that was going to happen. So, what do we do now? We can go back to killing imps again and try and get ourselves another one. I kind of want to. You know, I've got the extra bucket of milk. I'm going to go for one more try. If we burn the next one, I'm just giving up on this because we're going to be wasting our entire time just burning cakes. And maybe I try and do it at the end. But for right now, I'm kind of just going to focus on doing this. It's just annoying. It's annoying. I knew I was going to burn the cake. I knew it was going to happen. Whatever. Terrible luck. Let's go hunt imps. Alright, second attempt. Can we not burn the cake, please? Successfully bake a cake. Woo! Let's use the chocolate bar on the cake. Make ourselves a chocolate cake inside the Cook's Guild. That is going to be a medium task. Completed. Right, with that task completed, the rewards are 50,000 XP, a Mystic Hat, or 100 Cosmic Runes. Now, we've already discussed this, and I think the Cosmic Runes aren't necessary, but the Mystic Hat could be a carryover with the boss kills we can get this week. 50,000 XP could also be good depending on where it lands. But the only way we're going to find that out is by rolling the wheel. So, we're going to go ahead and open up our spinning wheel, and we're going to get this spinning and see what XP this lands on. Let's go. Alright, well, I discussed this, and I said if it lands on, like, biomaking or fletching, probably not going to take the XP. I have 62 firemaking, there's no real reason for me to train this anymore. Wintertod exists, you know, I don't see much use in that, so I think I'm probably going to take the Mystic Hat, and hopefully we get the boss kill. I say hopefully, I'm pretty optimistic about this, I reckon we can, as long as we get the keys, of course. RNG can screw us over there, but if we get the boss kills, I'll carry over the Mystic Hat as well, have an extra hat slot. For now, at least. Maybe I'll sell it for coins in the future. I don't know. But it's going to be way more useful than firemaking XP, so probably going to go with that. But yeah, that's going to be that task done. I'm a little bit gutted it landed on firemaking, but it is what it is. And, wow. I guess it's back to Hill Giants. We've got access to the Cook's Guild now, so we can get ourselves plenty of food. And, try and get ourselves that giant key. Hey, there we have a giant key finally. I don't know how many of these I've killed. Quite a lot, actually. Way more than I thought I would have had to. We're at 1.3k now, which is pretty good cash. I've also got a lot of stuff to sell as well, so that should be able to get us some range equipment for the Moss Giants and Bryophyta. Kind of tempted to melee Moss Giants just so I can get the melee XP, because obviously we want to get 65, and this is doing really good for me right now. Getting loads of combat XP here, loads of melee XP. And that would just really help towards pushing the level, but the problem is Moss Giants are a little bit stronger and they're not that close to be able to get food, so I would have to do some trips out to get the food, but I think it might be worth it. I'll probably decide when I get around to it. It also means that I'll have more money to put towards the gear for killing Obor and Bryophyta themselves, which might be important given the circumstances, but like I said, I'll decide when it comes to it. But for now, we finally got ourselves one giant key. I'm going to stay here for a little while longer. I want to collect up some more stuff, maybe get a second key, and then we'll probably move on to Moss Giants. There we have a second giant key. And would you look at that? That is going to be a third giant key. 3 keys to take on Obor. Alright, I think that's going to just about do it for all the Hill Giants I want to kill. We did get ourselves 3 giant keys, as you would have seen. We've also got 30 nature runes. We should get some more from Moss Giants as well. Hoping so, because I really want to use them for Obor, for snares, like I've said before. We also got ourselves 10 rune javelins, which is 2 drops of 5 rune javelins, which I think is 1 in 4k or something like that. Ridiculous RNG, but I picked them up anyway because I thought it'd be funny. We don't need them. Honestly, I'm not going to do anything with them. I think I'll just sell them to a shop. The most important things I wanted to pick up were the swords and daggers, because we have access to a sword shop, which is a specialist shop. Right now, I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to get rid of this. I think I only have one. We don't need it. I just like collecting them because I'm a bit weird. We also have 4 Ranars and an Irrit. Didn't know what I wanted to do with the Irrit. I could use it to make a super anti-poison for Bryophyta, which saves having to use the Limpworts for that. I guess I could do that either way. I just saw it on the ground and figured I'd pick it up. We've also got Ranars, which we can use for prayer potions, which I think are going to be really good, especially for Obor. So I wanted to keep them. We can get ourselves snake grass and unicorn horns from Implings, by the way, in Puro, so we don't need to worry too much about that. But I do want to head down to the sword shop and see how much we can get for these. They should give me a decent amount. We've got 3k that we picked up through coin drops, so that's always a good start. We need as much money as we can get to buy range equipment. So how much do they give? 300 and then 290. I mean, that doesn't really go down by that much, so can't complain too much. What about the iron daggers? 21 coins, maybe not as good as I was hoping. We're going to go and sell the iron kite shields as well. If they give more than 21 coins, I'm going to look like an idiot for even considering prioritizing them over the daggers. I haven't, by the way. I was thinking about it because of the specialist shop. Let's see, they go for 95. There we go. So we're just going to sell all of them, and that's 4.7 thousand coins. We do have arrows as well that I can sell to low. I don't think I'm going to get much for them. I'm planning to use better arrows on Obor and Bryophyta, so don't really want to keep hold of these. Obviously, I'm still going to go to Moss Giants, which I think I am going to melee, by the way. It is a little bit more inconvenient to get the food, obviously, but I do want the melee XP, and it saves me having to spend money on arrows. I mean, yes, I'll have to spend money on food, but I think the food is slightly cheaper. We're just going to sell these, honestly. 1 coin. It's not going to give me that much, is it? No, it didn't even give me. At 1 point, it must have been like nothing. I also apologize for my voice at the moment, by the way. It's a little bit raspy. I've had a cold, so it's a little bit nasally. It is what it is, you know. Stuff happens. Also wanted to sell these, didn't I? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get some money for this. We're going to get ourselves a bunch more food, clear up this inventory. I think I'll probably note these. And then we'll head down to the Moss Giants. Someone's selling cakes for some reason. 160 coins each. Not bad. 6,000 coins. Yeah, so we're going to head down to the Moss Giants. We'll try and get ourselves a mossy key. I don't know how long we'll stay there for. They do have a pretty decent drop of nature runes, given the opportunities I have, and I do want to collect some. So I might stay there for longer than a key. Depends on how long it takes to get the key. If I get the key within a few kills, I'm probably going to stay there for longer. But for the time being, I don't know. I'm going to take it how it goes. I'm going to note up these herbs, and I'll see you guys at Moss Giants. So I was just about to make a clip about how we finished our first run of Moss Giants, and we actually got ourselves a mossy key. 1 piece of food left, so I was figuring this isn't going to last much longer before I have to leave. But yeah, that is the first mossy key. Like I said, I'm probably going to stay here for a little while. I still want to get some more nature runes. We're already at 42, and I think it's 3 per cast, if I remember rightly. Where is the spell? There, it's 3 per cast. So that is, what, 13? No, 14 casts? Yeah, 14 casts of Snare. It's not that bad. It's pretty good, but I really don't want to be running out while I'm killing Obor. And also, I do have more keys. Like, I have 3 giant keys. So, it doesn't mean I have to kill Obor just once. If I can manage to get plenty more nature runes, we can do more kills. And who knows, maybe we get a drop that we want to carry over. Until then, though, I'm going to farm Moss Giants. I mean, I've still got like just under 5 hours to go. So I've got a lot more time than I thought I would have. I figured I'd spend this entire episode working on this, but I think I'm going to have a lot of time left over. So I might prep for some other things. There are a few bits I want to do in Morytania, I think. I'm going to have to look into that. But we do have the keys now, so we can do the attempts. Obviously, I'm going to want to get myself some better gear. I am going to be using ranged for it, which means I can use wines as food, which heal 11, I think. The reason I don't use wines for melee, if you don't know, is because they lower your melee stats, but they don't lower your ranged. So basically, when you're ranging, it's totally fine. We got 61 range anyway. Plus, we do have access to Lowe's range shop in Varrock, and then we also have access to the Champions Guild, where we can get ourselves some green d'hide legs. So we got pretty good range gear that we can get. So we're not going to really struggle too much with that. And I think that's everything. We are going to need to get an anti-poison, but I think I'll probably just go ahead with this because I'm going to end up getting snake grass for the Ranars anyway. Also, if you're wondering how I'm going to get vials, there probably are other ways of doing this, but I can actually buy plant cures from farmers and then empty the vial. and then fill it up again on the fountain. So there you go, the vials of water are done, so I don't have to worry about that. And the only other concern, actually, I've just realised is that maybe I have to go with the regular anti-poison. I've just realised that I can't crush the unicorn horn unless I go all the way to Gnome to get a pestle and mortar. I'm pretty sure they sell a pestle and mortar in Gnome. If not, I think I can get one in Morytania, but I don't think it's worth it. Honestly, I think I'll just settle with the regular anti-poisons. I was going to use it for a super anti, but now that I've thought about this, I just thought about it while recording this clip, I don't think I can be bothered to get the pestle and mortar, so we'll forget that. I'll just carry on farming these for a while, probably do it until maybe the 4-hour mark, not entirely sure, and then I'm going to have to plan what else I want to do. I'm not going to be doing the Obor or Bryophyta kills until like the last 2 hours, because I'm going to be streaming it, and currently I'm doing some of this off stream. This bit is being recorded off stream, and I want to keep the off stream bits to be the mundane grinds and then do all the bosses and stuff on stream. So they'll be done at the end of the episode, the attempts for them, and it gives you plenty of time to prepare as well. So anything else that I need to prepare, I'll be doing off stream, and then I'll try and do the rest on stream. But yeah, anyway, that's all sorted. Like I said, I'll just be killing these for a while. Get some more money. We do need to stack up some more money, because I really do want to get some decent range equipment. And then we'll be ready for the bosses. So yeah, I probably won't update you of any more boss giant stuff. I'll probably just skip to when I'm finished here. But yeah, we got ourselves a mossy key. Very nice. Alright, so I know I said in the previous clip that I was probably only going to do this to the next hour mark, but I figured I might as well finish the trip, which apparently lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. We are just finishing up here. I'm going to finish off this kill. If we can get some cosmic rings, that'd be great, and I'll explain why in a moment. No, we did not. I did get cosmic rings from hill giants, but I didn't keep them because I'm an idiot and I completely overlooked something. So basically, one of the tasks that we can actually access is in Morytania, and I did not know you could fail that pipe. That would have been awkward if I had really low health and died to that, wouldn't it? Anyway, so we have Morytania available to us. We have Morytania, Varrock, and Gnome. And basically, in Morytania, we can kill crawling hands, which can drop sapphire rings. And there is a medium task over there, which I will get to that we haven't completed all the easies yet. But there's a medium task over there that allows me to, well, where I need to craft, make a ring of recoil, sorry. So I get a sapphire ring from the crawling hands, and then I can enchant it, and then there we go, we've got a ring of recoil. So that would be that medium task done. Sure, why not? We'll take this because it will give me some more money. Yeah, and also the regular task that we have access to, the one that we need to do. Sorry, let me just focus on this real quick, otherwise I'm going to mess this up. Yeah, there's one regular task, or normal task, easy task, whatever, I couldn't think of the term. I can't multitask at all. That we need to do is to get a Slayer task from Mascana. Now, the reason we couldn't do this before we were in Morytania is because we had another Slayer task. I believe it was Calfight at the time. But our current Slayer task, I believe, is actually Crawling Hands. So, we can go over to Morytania, we can complete the Slayer task, the Crawling Hands Slayer task, and then we can get a new task from Mascana. That will complete the easy task. And hopefully if we can get ourselves a sapphire ring as well, while killing the crawling hands, we'll be able to then enchant that and get ourselves a ring of recoil, which also ticks off a medium task. And then in addition to that, we can also, on top, we can complete a lap of the agility course, because we also have 57 agility now. So that'll be another medium task on top of that. So that's a whole bunch of stuff that we can get done at once. I'm going to wait until I do this on stream. I might do the Slayer task. Well, actually, no, I will be doing the Slayer task in a moment. I still need to get some cosmic rings as well, though, so I'll probably be doing that at some point as well. And basically, that means we can tick off 3 tasks. It's been quite a while since, well, apart from the task that I did this episode, it's been quite a while since I've done any tasks on the task list. That's just because I kept getting the same regions, and I kept getting like bottlenecked by the same things, and it's been very frustrating. So it's really nice to finally get Varrock, and we can actually tick off all this stuff. We only have one mossy key, so we only get one chance at Bryophyta, but I'm not too concerned, because I do think that Bryophyta is the easier of the 2 bosses, which means I'd be more happy to have 3 giant keys than 3 mossy keys, instead of having, you know, 1 giant key and 3 mossy keys, basically. I'm going to get myself a little bit more food. I can get stuff from Releka and cook it, but this is just easier. But yeah, not Releka, Morytania, sorry, Canopus. Yeah, so that's about that. We got 10k coins. I haven't even sold off the rest of this stuff yet, which we'll be able to sell for a bit more. Also, we'll get ourselves some gloves and stuff from the crawling hands, and then we can sell that off for some more money. So we should have a decent amount of money for when we actually go to kill Bryophyta and Obor. And I'm pretty comfortable that we've managed to do enough in the time that I've used. Still got 3 hours and 15 minutes left. Plenty of time. I'll be streaming probably the last 2 hours-ish of this. So from that point on, that'll all be the boss kills and the task getting done. And I think this is going to be quite a productive week. I've got to be honest. I was a little bit worried as the series was going on that we were just going to have dead content for so long. But now that we finally got Varrock, we should be able to get ourselves 2 carryovers. And that is going to massively help this account, because it means I can carry over more items. And just to remind you, it doesn't have to be armor and weapons. This is one thing that is very important to remember. I can carry over something like a quest item. One of these items that has popped into my head many times about carrying over is something like a Go Speak amulet, because if I could carry that over into Morytania, I can do a whole load of quests. As it currently stands, I can't really do anything in Morytania because I basically need a Go Speak for everything. Ghosts Ahoy, Nature Spirits, in Aid of the Mirror Key, I don't think I can do because I think I need Nature Spirit for that. So I'm basically bottlenecked with the Go Speak amulet, and obviously if we can manage to carry that over into Morytania, it's going to be huge. So we're just going to sell off these items. But I'm going to end off this clip here. I'll probably go over to Morytania and get the Crawling Hands task done. I don't think I'm going to show much about that on stream. You guys get the idea. I'm just going to kill off some Crawling Hands real quick. If I do happen to get a Sapphire Ring, I might feature it. And then I need to figure out where I'm going to get Cosmic Runes from. I have a lot of sources I can do it from. Like I said, I did get them from Hill Giants. I just didn't think about it at the time, so I could go back there and get a couple from them. But I'm not too worried. There's plenty of other places I could probably find to get it. So let's head over to Morytania then, I guess. Alright, so I said I wouldn't record this clip, but I just realised that this is actually a 10th task. Wait, was this task from Turo? Oh, I think it was. Oh no, I thought I was going to get decent points for that. Man. The whole point of this clip was to say, oh yeah, I get a 10th task, look, I get bonus points, and then it says I get no points. I wasted my 10th task. Oh, it is what it is. Sorry if you can hear that in the background, I've got the window open. So, I am going to stay here and try and get myself a Ring of Recall, because like I said, I'm playing this off stream and I'm sort of trying to multitask other things. I'm probably going to stay here for a while, collect up some more coins, some more gloves, because they sell pretty good to the clothes shop anyway, so that can make me some more money. But the main thing I want to go for is a Sapphire Ring. Sorry, not Ring of Recall. I want a Sapphire Ring so that we can do the medium task. Assuming, of course, that I can get myself Cosmic Runes, which I should be able to. I don't think it should be that hard. But for the time being, probably for like the next hour or so, I'm just going to invest my time into killing these, collecting up some gloves, trying to get the ring. I can't imagine it's going to take me more than an hour to get the ring. I think it's like a 1 in 32 or something. It can't be that rare, honestly. Despite how bad my RNG has been on some things, I think I can get a Sapphire Ring within the next hour. Right, let's go ahead and sell off our stuff. I couldn't manage to get a Sapphire Ring for some stupid reason. I got 2 Emerald. My drop rate for Sapphire Rings seems to be really bad, and I know I said earlier on that it shouldn't be too hard, and yeah, that always jinxed it for me. 200 for each of these, that's some GP. 200 for these. 200 for these. I'm gonna guess, yeah, they're all 200. Sweet, we've got some more money. I guess I can sell these to the Jenny. I don't really need them. Same with the gold rings. I really want to go for the recoil, but I also really want to get the kills done, so I'm probably gonna drop the priority on this for now. And we're gonna go for Bryophyta and Obor instead. And if I've got time, I'll come back and I'll attempt this again. We can go ahead and get the Slayer task, though. That is one thing we can do. So we'll quickly do that, and that will complete that task, and then we could also do the Agility course. So it's the recoil one is the one that I won't be able to do right now until I get myself Sapphire Ring, and then I also need Cosmics anyway, so let's go ahead and get a Slayer assignment. Ice Warriors, that's great, but that is going to be a Morytania task completed in the diary and in the Regional Rumble series. We just got Red Spiky Vambraces instead of Snapegrass. I am not complaining about that, because that is going to be very helpful for what we're about to do. Wasn't planning on getting blue D'hide or red D'hide from these, it was simply just for the Snapegrass to make the prayer potions, but if the game's going to give me good items, I'm not going to turn them down. Should also say that I didn't make a clip saying I was going to Puro, but we did need the Snapegrass anyway. I figured you guys would understand. Alright, there we go. Finally got ourselves 4 Snapegrass. Also, while doing this, I've completely realised that I'm so eager to get on to killing Bryophyta and Obor that I completely forgot that I completed an easy task and I need to sort out the rewards. So, we're going to go ahead and address that real quick. Rewards for the Slayer from Masculine Task is 5,000 XP, hard level body, or a Sapphire Amulet. Gonna speed through this. The hard level body, it's not useful enough. It will help with the ranged, but I'm pretty sure I could buy one actually from forgot the guy's name. How do I forget the guy's name? Anyway, is it Horvik? I think it's Horvik. And the Sapphire Amulet is pointless anyway. So we're just probably going to go for the XP, but I will go ahead and spin the wheel for the XP anyway. So let's go ahead and open up our spinning wheel, and we're going to spin this to see what XP we get. Okay, crafting, that's fine with me. 5,000 crafting XP. Definitely happy with that. Right, so that's that task done. Alternatively, we additionally, sorry, we can actually get a ring mold from killing barbarians. I don't think this is really going to be worth it, but I do have some gold bars here and an uncut sapphire, just in case we want to. I think I might just abandon this idea, though, because I really want to focus on getting the kills and not wasting my space with things that probably won't even matter in the end anyway, and I won't even get done. I do also need to get more implant jars at some point, because I've been procrastinating that. But we do also get ourselves some stuff we can sell as well from the implings, which is always nice. So the plan is now, we've got 1 hour and 22 minutes-ish left remaining. We're going to get ourselves some prayer potions, we're going to get ourselves an anti-poison, and we're going to get all geared up. And we're going to go and take on Bryophyta first. The reason I want to do this in this order is because A, Bryophyta is easier, it gets it out of the way, and B, if I kill Bryophyta first, that means I get rid of the space where the mossy key is taken up, so I have more food for Obor. Obviously, I'm going to have a little bit of space taken up with the runes that I want to use for Obor as well. But like I said, Bryophyta is easier, so we're going to get out of the way first. We've got 6 limpworts, which should allow the apothecary to make me anti-poisons. Should. We'll see how that goes. And we also have a mystic hat, which will kind of help with Obor, I think, because I'll be able to land the snares a little bit easier. Don't really need this, so I'm probably going to clear out this invent. I did get myself 2 Randall Seeds and a Snapdragon Seed. I just thought I'd add them to the bank for wealth, just for value. Obviously, just remember, anything I put in here, I can never take out again. This is just showing everything I've thrown away. We'll get rid of the Irrit. We don't want that. Everything else I think I'm either going to sell or use. So that's what we're going to have for now. So, I'm going to get myself some money. We're going to get geared. And I think the next step is taking on Bryophyta. Alright, this is our setup. I'm going to put the D-Med on. This is what we look like killing Bryophyta. I'm pretty confident. We've got 61 range. We've got mithril arrows, which apparently accidentally fired one when I went past the Moss Giants. Oh well. We don't have a teleport out, so if this goes pear-shaped, then I'm kind of screwed, but I didn't want to waste any more invent space. We've got ourselves the anti-poison, and 14 wines. I've got the prayer. I'm going to pray mage. I'll use the prayer potions. I was going to save them for Obor, but I do have 3 of them. I think we'll be fine. As I said, I think it's going to be pretty easy, so I'm really hoping this doesn't go bad. We're going to record this live. I'll probably just cut out the silent bits. But let's go ahead and attempt Bryophyta. We would like to enter. Let's go. Okay, we got the axe. We are shredding though, so that's fine. What? This guy. I'm going to take Pray Mage off just for a little bit because I got so much food. I'd rather eat through the food than the prayer because I can easily restock the food. Seriously, game. What is this? Is there like a cap on how much you can do it, or? This would be a lot easier if he stops summoning these guys. I'm going to start praying mage again in a second. I think now that I've run out of a lot of my food. It's got a lot more rough than I thought it would, but we should be fine. There we go, that's Bryophyta defeated. That was a little bit harder than I thought it would be. We got ourselves some nature runes. Actually, that's really nice. That helps so much with the binds. So much. I'm pretty satisfied with that, actually. That kill shouldn't have been that bad, but he summoned those little gits way more times than I could deal with. But yeah, that's Bryophyta done. That is a boss kill done. I'm going to be taking a carryover for that one. So we'll be able to have, what, 4 carryovers now? I think that is. Pretty nice. Alright, it's time to head back to Varrock. We've got 51 minutes. All we got now is Obor, so we're just going to try and get as many Obor kills as we can with the 3 keys we've got. And, yeah, that's already massive, getting a boss kill. I'm so happy with that. Let's go. Alright, it is now time for the harder boss, which is Obor. So, we're going to be putting on our Mystic Hat. I'm not actually going to have the Dragon Med on. And I've got myself a Water Staff as well, because I do need a little bit of extra magic bonus, because even with this on, I only have minus 21 magic bonus, so I need to try and land these snares. It's going to be a little bit awkward, and I'm going to be very focused on this. So we're going to set up our quick prayers to protect from range and Eagle Eye. Hopefully, we only need 1 kill. We have 3 keys, so we can go for 3 kills, but I only need 1 kill for the carryover. So, let's see how well this goes. Wish me luck. We finish the kill. Finish the kill. That should be it. That's Obor defeated. That is another boss kill done. God bless. That was actually way easier than I thought it was going to be. We got ourselves some death runes. Always good. Going to be picking up as many of these arrows as I can. We still got 2 more keys. So I probably will go for another 2 kills. A bunch of combat tasks completed, apparently. My arrows are disappearing. And we got some death runes, which I guess I could sell. They're not really that useful to me. The natures we got from Bryophyta was so good, though, because I don't think I'd have had enough to use all the binds. I'm going to show some of it on the video, but I'm not sure what I've shown, so I will say that I got really lucky with snares. I was actually kind of worried that I was going to splash a lot, but I think I landed every single snare, come to think of it. Pretty good. I'm going to go somewhat restock, and by that I mean not really, because that didn't actually use too much, and I don't have a lot of time left, so we're just going to go re-gear real quick, and we'll go for another kill. Right, no more. Let's go again. My invent isn't completely full because I just want to squeeze this in the time we've got. We've got 18 minutes to get 2 more kills. I reckon we can do it. Let's go. There's the kill. There's another Obor kill done. Very nice, very nice. Lovely. I think we've got coins from that. 12,292 coins. Can't complain. We got ourselves 1 more key. Let's go ahead and get this done. Honestly, not even restocking for this one. Just going straight back in. I think we've got enough for this. Just 1 more kill, and we'll be all done here. Let's go. And there we go. That's the final kill done. We nearly ran out of food. I just want to say that I haven't missed a single binding in the entire time that I've been doing this. I don't know if he's just got, like, Rex level magic. But, yeah. We'll take the big bone drop. We've got 50 of them. We'll get some prayer XP with that. 13 minutes left. Probably gonna head over to Canifis and quickly do that medium task before the time runs out. But apart from that, we've basically accomplished everything we wanted to do today. Yeah, we've done 3 Obor kills, 1 Bryophyta kill. That is 2 more carryovers for us. That is absolutely amazing. I haven't quite decided when we'll carry over yet. I will decide that at the end of the episode. I think I'm probably going to keep the red spiky vams, but as I said, we've got 2 more carryovers, so I need to decide on 2 extra items to be carrying over. But for now, we're going to head over to Morytania. We're going to get ourselves that medium task done, and we'll see what we get from that. Alright, we've got ourselves 7.5 minutes left to go, but we've got enough time to do ourselves a Canifis lap, and that is going to complete a medium task, so let's go ahead and get that done. It's been so nice to be able to finally get the Slayer task from Muskana. I believe last time we were here, we had a cow fight task, so I couldn't do that. I think I already said that, but just repeating myself now as I do. So we're going to go around and finish this lap. And then that's basically going to be everything for the episode done. I think I might just go get some cheeky combat XP on some crawling hands for a little bit. I know my luck, I'll probably end up getting a sapphire ring, but I didn't manage to get any cosmics, so where is the click box for this? Now I understand why people have green boxes telling them where to click. But yeah, anyway, I didn't get the cosmics, so completely irrelevant whether I get the ring or not. It doesn't matter. But anyway, we're going to go finish this off. I think I've got 1 more step over here. Just going to keep recording for that. And I failed. I'll be back. Alright, let's attempt this again. Let's jump over this one and go and finish. And that should be Canifis lap done. So that is a medium task in the Morytania area and a medium task within the series. Okay, so the rewards for this task are 50,000 XP, 100 cosmic runes, or a rune square shield. I'm going to roll the wheel. I kind of want the rune square shield, because we do have that extra carryover, and it could be a good item to grab. So, we're going to go ahead and spin the XP wheel. If it lands on something really good, then maybe I take the XP, but I'm kind of looking at the rune square shield, so let's see. Okay, 50,000 crafting XP would be pretty nice, but I still think the shield is better. I think I'm going to go with the shield for this. Honestly, I do like the crafted XP, but I don't think I really need it right now. But with that taken, I'm going to put myself on the scimitar and the D-med, and we're just going to go kill crawling hands for about 4 minutes to get some extra XP, just till we finish off the episode. But I'm pretty satisfied with this week, to be honest. I think I got everything done that I wanted. We've unlocked, oh, I've just realised my melee stats are in the dirt because of the wines. It's fine. I mean, there's not much point worrying about it. But I got everything done that I wanted to. We've got the 2 boss kills, we've got the carryovers. We're looking good. Alright, so we've got 5 seconds left. There is actually going to be a rune square appear in the show. Rune square shield appear on the floor in a moment. That is the reward for the agility course task. Sorry, I was just doing this to get rid of the crawling hand. So that is going to appear very briefly, but that is this week done. The reason I wanted the rune square shield now is to say that it is going to be one of the carryovers. So, of all the items we've got, we do actually have 5 carryovers now. There's the rune square. Oh, that's bad. Right, so the items I'm going to be carrying over are going to be the D-med, the rune scimitar, the red DI body, the red spiky vamp braces, and the rune square shield. They are the 5 items. We were keeping 3 from before, and with the 2 new boss kills, we've got 2 more carryovers. So we've got a nice setup now going on. Eventually, I'm going to want to get a Dragon Defender, so this will be gone at some point. But since I have the carryovers, I might as well use them right now. But anyway, that is this week over. We got Varrock, finally. We've got a lot of that done. I'm not really too sure about which region I want next. I think I could probably make do with it, basically anything. We'll just have to let the spin decide what we're doing. And we'll go with that. So, let's get the spinning wheel open. And we will go ahead and get ourselves some new regions. Let's see what we get. I don't hate that. We've got some construction options for next week, so I don't mind that. We can trade some construction. Take a little bit of a break from the boss in Bonanza that we had this week. I'm pretty happy with it. I like it. Well, that's that done. Let's move on to another week of Regional Rumble.